Yo guys, what is up? It is Master Darvis here, bringing you guys a Titanfall commentary, and this is gonna be a sort of a interesting topic which I do want to discuss on this channel, and I kind of want to hear some feedback from you guys, or hear feedback from possible any other viewers. But anyway, I do find this topic kind of interesting, and I do want to find out more as soon as possible. I think we'll find out more in E3 because presumably Titanfall is going to show off some of its next DLC gameplay, which is kind of a rumor, and I am interested in I'm obviously a big follower of Titanfall, and I'm interested in what they put out in the future. So I am actually very interested in that as well. Together with obviously Halo 5 Guardians and Star Wars Battlefront. So anyway, so let's first get started here. This is the gameplay in the background is very intense. This is by far probably the most fast-paced gameplay I've ever played on Titanfall, to be honest. It's very chaotic, especially in the second half. It's like gunfire, explosions. Like, so much going on. So anyway, the topic which I do want to discuss, you probably know this by the title, and because I basically talked about it in the first minute, I want to discuss future Titanfall DLC. So obviously we already got the first DLC out of 3, which is the Titanfall Expedition DLC, otherwise known as the Spring DLC, because basically Respawn Entertainment has first classified their DLC as being the Spring, Summer and Autumn DLC. So obviously we are in the summer term right now, so I wouldn't be surprised if we do hear about the summer DLC in E3, because and we'll probably get the DLC in July. That's my guess. I would say July somewhere. Since they're probably gonna show it at the E3, I expect it to be kind of a big DLC. So anyway, so a lot of people have been complaining about Titanfall DLC. So basically, what it's saying is, maps is like the last thing that Titanfall needs. Basically, because Titanfall already has 15 launch maps, and all of them are actually really good maps. So basically, Respawn Entertainment knows how to make those great maps. So yeah. So apparently, they're saying that the new maps are the last thing that Titanfall needs for it to improve, and I kind of agree with this, but you know, it's hard for me to disagree. I mean, I kind of want to disagree as well, because I really do like to see new maps, because obviously these 3 maps which you've seen in the Expedition DLC have been excellent, so why not give us a DLC with maps and other content? So basically the thing that people are most looking forward, that people are most want basically in Titanfall, in future updates or future DLCs, mini DLCs, whatever, is weapon camos and Titan camos, or to say the least, more options for customization of weapons and Titans. So yeah, I highly agree with this. I really do want to see some camos implemented in Titanfall, and of course Titan camos, because basically the thing which I'm most interested in is Titan camos. Having camos on your mechs or Titans is an amazing idea. It's amazing. It sounds so cool. So basically, the idea of having camos on Titans, because basically we had in all those other games we had so far weapon camos, but we haven't had anything spectacular like having vehicle camos. Basically, Titans are kind of weak vehicles in this game. So yeah, having Titan camos could change things up a little bit in shooters. So basically, yeah, so Titanfall can respond to Halo and COD and Battlefield with not just having weapon camos, but with having Titan camos, and that'll be pretty sick. I mean, obviously it would be stupid of COD and Battlefield to put camos on their tanks. I mean, that wouldn't work at all. That would be just gay. And same thing goes for Halo. I don't think Halo can implement. I don't think Halo should implement camos for vehicles, because obviously vehicles in Battlefield, COD and Halo are not part of your loadouts. However, you have Titan loadouts in Titanfall. That's why the camo system for your Titans would work, and plus it would make them look cool, in my opinion, because obviously the textures in Titanfall and everything looks amazing in this game basically. So the visuals of this game is actually very impressive in this game and indeed detailed. So camos would look amazing as well. So I'd definitely love to see some camos on Titan like V. I can already imagine some of the camos that Respawn Entertainment can do, and I really hope that they could push out a DLC, the summer DLC in July or August, but together with some weapon camos or Titan camos. Both would be excellent in my opinion, and I'm sure a lot of people want this. It's kind of a thing that should have been out in launch at launch, but you know, they can still add it in DLC. It'll at least improve the game by then. It'll make things more fresh, and people can play with these new camos and do a lot of YouTube videos on it. So I'll definitely do a lot of videos on camos, telling my opinions on them when they do release. But anyway, I of course said I am most looking forward to, or I'm most interested in Titan camos, and I really do hope that Respawn Entertainment does implement camos. Anyway, the other thing that people are asking for in these new DLCs are new weapons, because apparently there's not many weapons in this game. Apparently, Call of Duty games like Call of Duty, Battlefield, and Halo, the other competitive shooters that compete with each other, I mean, in the market, have a large variety of weapons, to say the least. Like, so basically, Titanfall only has one shotgun, but Call of Duty has like 5 shotguns per game, or at least 4, and stuff like that. So basically, there's more assault rifles in VR shooters than there are in Titanfall and stuff like that. So basically, people asking for weapon DLCs, and to be honest, I don't really think weapon DLCs could happen in Titanfall, but I do think that camos will have potential to come on Titanfall, because basically they're the thing that are most asked for, I find, and most people want them than guns, because basically the guns in Titanfall already are actually very good. No gun is actually considered terrible in my opinion, apart from plasma railguns. Sorry about that, that thing is terrible. So yeah, I don't think anybody wants to see a plasma. I don't think but apart from that, every single other game, weapon, in the game is very good. So basically, all weapons are balanced out. So I don't think weapons are such a big problem, but they could add. I wouldn't mind if they would add at least one pilot weapon, one pilot primary weapon, and one Titan weapon. Because I do have an idea of Titan weapon, to be honest. Something rather unique, so instead of firing bullets, it could fire something else. Like, kind of like the R cannon. Like, the R cannon does not fire bullets, fires electricity. You could have a Titan weapon which fires fireballs, for example. So you could set the enemy Titans on fire. That would be pretty wicked, but you know, that requires a lot of work and a lot of work space on this weapon. So they could do something else instead, a different sort of element, sort of an elemental weapon, I could say. That would be pretty sweet. But anyway, and moving on, and I do have some ideas for some Titan camos. You guys, if you want, in the comment section below, you can tell us. Tell me what kind of camos do you want in Titanfall? Weapon camos or Titan camos? You can choose whatever one you post in the comments, but that's up to you. You don't have to do that. But anyway, I kind of imagine of a really cool desert-looking tiger camo on a Strider Titan. That'll be freaking cool. Like sort of a green vermilion, like green and gray sort of camo, like with tiger stripes on your Strider. That'll be cool, because that's like the first thing that comes to my mind, and that's very Titanfall-like in my opinion. I think they could definitely do something like that. And as for weapon camos, I think weapon camos would be similar to something like you would see in Call of Duty 4 and Modern Warfare 2, which the developers of Titanfall actually worked on. They in fact made Call of Duty 4 and Modern Warfare 2, so I would expect weapon camos to be more or less like, obviously, the Call of Duty ones. which I have no problem with, because for Call of Duty 4 and Modern Warfare 2 camos were kind of wicked for most people. Most people enjoy those camos, so there's not a big problem with that at all. But I think they definitely have to bring new ideas to the Titan camo table instead of so I don't think they should make the Titan camos similar to weapon camos at all, really. So as I said, they could have something really cool and just try to like sort of a deserty tiger striped camo, which we haven't seen any other weapon at all yet. But it sounds in my head it looks cool. It's really hard to describe it to you guys. Obviously, I think you need to see it visually to see what it exactly looks like. But basically, as I said, it's tiger striped, has a green. One sort of stripe is green, the other is very grey, dark grey. So anyway. So yeah, I think that's gonna be wrapping up this topic, and I really do want to see the next DLC, which is a summer DLC with some weapon camos at least, and Titan camos coming as well. So, and oh yeah, the last point is a lot of people want to also see clans implemented into Titanfall and clan tags as well. Not a bad idea. Definitely they should do that, because Titanfall seems to be a very fun game for teams as well. Like, you can have clan battles on Last Titan Standing, so that's definitely a good idea. They should work on implementing that. I wouldn't mind seeing it, but it wouldn't be a big problem if they don't implement it, but of course it would make the game a lot better if they do. So anyway, I will see you guys later. Goodbye.
They grabbed our bank.